Hi, today I want to talk about like just how to network authentically on LinkedIn. But before I do, I just feel like I need to come clean about the whole networking thing. So I want you to know a couple of things about me. One of the things that you should know is that networking totally wasn't my thing. Like, I hated networking when I started my business. Asking for referrals, asking for connections used to just drive me crazy. And so I really had to figure out a way to do this effectively and so that I wouldn't feel just yucky every time that I had to do it. So the tips that I'm going to share with you today about networking authentically on LinkedIn are things that I've learned from my personal experience, things that I've learned just within my career, and I had to kind of dig those skills out. Things that I've learned from studies and research that I've done. I read a lot of like employment reports and statistics and stuff like that. So the things that I'm going to share with you is kind of like a combination of all those things. So I feel better now that you know that my dirty little secret is I'm not a natural networker. The first thing that I want you to think about in terms of, just being more authentic in the way that you network on LinkedIn is I want you to be more authentic about the question that you're asking. Like you come to, people like me and you say, how can I network more authentically on LinkedIn? I think that the question really needs to be, like I said, more authentic and real. And the question I think should really be, Lisa, what can I do to feel more comfortable about asking somebody that I don't know or that I barely know to like do me this huge favor of referring me for a job. Like that just feels weird. I'm going to share a couple of things about that. So the first thing that I want you to know is that several months ago I read a study and I found out that asking for referrals is how it's done. Like in the study, they were talking about how most people get job offers. And I can't remember the exact number, but I believe it was like 70% plus of people got their jobs because they were referred by somebody that they knew just, tangentially. Like they barely knew these people, but that's how most job offers are obtained. And it kind of blew my mind. And then I remembered, being a staffing manager back in the day, being a certified career and transition coach back in the day, I remembered, yeah, like that kind of was how a lot of the times we were able to get our foot in the door is via referral. So when you think about, asking somebody for a referral for a job and it just feels weird, just know this, it's kind of just how it's done. Like that's just how we do it. Okay. The second thing that I want you to think about is what networking is and what networking is not. So networking is not you reaching out to somebody and trying to be their BFF. That's not what that is. And if you think of any other relationship that you've built, it probably didn't start off like that, right? So be more honest about what it is that you want. You're looking for an assistance with a job. You're not currently, looking for that BFF. So just, knowing that, there are situations where it just makes sense that you're very clear about what you want, which is, help with the job, and knowing that that's how people do it doesn't hurt either. The next thing that I want you to be thinking about when you ask for that referral is to be clear about what you're providing for the person who is referring you. Like as Americans, we don't want people giving us anything. We pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and we do it ourselves, right? Yeah, no, that is not how we do it. We get referrals from people. And when we get those referrals from people, what they get in return is one, they get to look like superstars. Because if you go on that interview and you get the job, they look like superstars to the hiring managers because hiring managers' hardest task is to find the right fit for the job that they're trying to fill. If you've never done it, I'm here to tell you it's enough to make you want to pull your hair out, like for real, okay? The second thing that you're offering them when you ask for that referral is an opportunity to earn cold, hard cash. I have been in the corporate world. I'm not going to give you the year because then that would, date me more than my gray hair. But I will just say for a very long time, I've never seen one company that didn't offer a referral bonus from $300 to $500 on the very low end to thousands of dollars, depending on, like the level of the position and the type of company it was. So again, when you ask for that referral, you are positioning the person who refers you to look like a superstar and to earn like top dollars. Okay? So I hope that will help you like just kind of wrap your head around this is so okay and normal to do. All right? The last thing that I want you to do, and I've learned this myself, when I started my business, and I'm calling this up from a past job. I was in sales, and one of the things that they would have us do is if we had a sales process that we had to do the same way every day. Like every day we had to do this sales process. I want you to create your own, it's not really a sales process, but your own like communication process. So you're going to choose the day or days and times that you're going to reach out and ask for referrals. So is it going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Tuesday and Thursday, Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday? Like pick the days, pick the times. So that's number one. The second thing that I want you to do is I want you to just create scripts that you can just send out. So there are basically 4 types of scripts that I want you to complete. I want the scripts to be clean and concise. If you've ever gotten like a connection request from me, it's just kind of like, hi, my name is Lisa. This is what I do. I'd love to connect with you on LinkedIn. Boom, and I'm done, right? So I want you to create a basic initial communication. I want you to create a follow-up communication because you're probably going to send out that first communication. You're not going to hear back. So send up a follow-up communication. Then I want you to send a thank you communication. And then I want you to create. And then the fourth type of communication that I want you to consider creating is just one of those communications that just allows you to keep the door open on communication with that person. Okay? So initial communication, follow-up communication, thank you communication, and keeping the door open communication. I want you to make the communication clear and succinct. And if you're struggling with, the script, last week I created a video and I was talking about asking for referrals on LinkedIn. And I kind of basically said, these are the 3 things that you need to include on that communication. I'm going to put the link to that below. So please feel free to go ahead and click the link and take a look at that video. I'm also, even as I'm making this tape, I'm thinking about I should probably next week send you guys some basic communication templates. So I will commit to that. So if you're seeing this video as a member of my email list, next week I'll have some PDFs ready for you to go. You can just use those and tailor them. If you're on YouTube and you're watching this, I will put the link to those communication PDFs in the comments below. So with that said, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much. I hope this was helpful in terms of helping you to feel like that you can ask for or network on LinkedIn in a more authentic way. Thank you. See you next week. Bye.